Assalamualaikum, Misanis and friends. I'm Nurhida binti Jasni. In this presentation, I will present history of Google, organizational structure, mission, vision, and value of Google. Let me tell you about the history of Google. Google began in January 1996 as a research project by Larry Page and Sergey Brin when they both PhD students at Stanford University, California. PageRank was influenced by similar page ranking and site scoring algorithm created by Robert Lee in 1996 for Yandex. PageRank was influenced by similar page ranking and site scoring algorithm created by Robert Lee in 1996 for Yandex. In 1998, Rajiv Motwani and Terry Winograd co-wrote the first article explaining PageRank. Google co-founder Larry Page and Sergey Brin nicknamed their search engine as a background. Sergey Brin and Larry Page launched Google with a 100,000 investment from Andy Bechtolsheim. The name Google was picked as a play on the word Gogol, which is an extremely huge number written 10, 100, 1 followed by 100 zeros. In 1998 and 1999, Larry Page and Sergey Brin raised $1 million from angel investors Ron Koeh and Ram Shriram. Amazon.com founder Jeff Bezos invests $250,000 in Google. In 1999, Google secured another $25 million from Kleiner Perkins and Sequoia Capital. Wow, how amazing Google is still enduring to this day as a convenience to all internet users. So let's see how Google's organizational structure is. Using a cross-functional or matrix structure involves bringing together personnel from several departments for a single project or product development. Cross-functional groups are often managed by a senior management which is accountable for the group's success. Google Inc. has a matrix corporate structure, which means its employees work on a multiple projects and products under one roof. Google has two primary product-based groups, one for cloud operation and the others for artificial intelligence operations. Product groups are created by bringing together people from multiple departments. Employees communicate with managers at all levels of the business without involving middle management. This allows information to flow effectively inside and between the departments, encouraging innovation. Google's culture encourages employees to share their expertise and ideas. Employees from the marketing department can communicate with those from the product design department. This is especially important when developing a new product line. Strong communication will improve the product design and provide value to its customer advertising. Google culture is based on the belief that every employee is capable of exceeding expectation. Google encourages risk-taking and give cash prize to people who came up with the unique ideas. Employees grow is best accomplished through on-the-job training rather than formal schooling. Informal ties among workers facilitate idea exchange and promote employee well-being. So, the structure used by Google is very accurate and in developing a great organizational structure. So, I will share that what is a Google mission, vision, and values. Google was created in 1998 and is now one of the most valuable brands in the world. The company vision mission statement represents the company's strong position in terms of its goals. Google's success is inextricably linked to its attempt to fulfill this statement. Vision Google. To provide access to world information is one click. This vision statement has a direct impact on the nature of the company business. Google's most popular product, for example, is search engine service. This service provides users with easy access to information from all over the world. mission Google to organize the world information and make it universally accessible and useful. Since its inception, the firm has prioritized development of unique algorithms to increase its effectiveness. Google remains committed to ensuring that individuals access to the information they require. Everything else will fall into place if you concentrate on the users. That was a value of Google. It is a preferable to specialize in one area, fast preferable sluggish democracy on the internet works. It does not have to be at your desk for you to get response. Google, there is always more information available. The desire for information transcends all boundaries. Excellent alone insufficient. That was a value of Google.
Assalamualaikum to Miss Anis Nur Shamila and friends. I'm Nur Fatimah. I will present three topics for this assignment. First, compensation component in Google. Second, pay level and its strategy. And third one, pay mix and its strategy in Google. Compensation components in Google Incorporation are first salary, second reward compensation, and third one is the benefit employees. A person's salaries or pay rate for a given position is called base pay. It is a compensation that Google and candidate agree on during the hiring process and could also be in line with the candidate's education, skill, and experience level. For reward compensation, Google provided its employee with various incentive pay options, including bonuses, overtime pay, profit sharing, stock option, and other compensation. This kind of indirect pay often provides additional income over and beyond an employee regular duties or benefits. Employees are more likely to finish tasks or fulfill performance targets if they get incentive compensations. Employee benefit are the additional benefits that employee receive beside their base pay. There are several benefits that Google receive from their company, such as first, insurance, health, and wellness. In this benefit, Google will receive unlimited health insurance coverage, dental insurance, vision insurance, insurance for both short and long-term disability, life insurance, accidental death and dismemberance insurance, 365 days a year for travel insurance, unlimited sick leave, complimentary breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 5 days a week, site fitness class and on-site gym, on-site mother's room, free snack and drink, employee assistance program, free or discount on-site massage in a chair or on table. Second benefit is the financial and retirement contribution, where Google offers student loan repayment plan, Route 401k, where Google sponsor a retirement saving account finance using after tax funds and retirement withdrawal are tax free. Employee also will get the flexible spending account. In third benefit is the transportation, where will cover transportation reimbursement for full-time worker and intern based in particular places, company shuttle and regional transit system. For the fourth benefit is the home benefit, where Googler receive kit for COVID tests at home. They will receive 10 kits every month that can utilize for all family members. Next, the employer receive free on-site laundry and $7 of phone allowance. Working remotely for 4 weeks each year, immigration assistance, where Google will receive $10,000 as the relocation bonus, support for pregnancy up to 40,000 K, baby bonding funds, where we'll get $500 after the birth of a new baby, adoption support up to 25,000, and on-site car wash and detailing. For time of benefit, normally company program compensating employees where they are not at work. Most companies require employee employee to work for the organization for a specific time before being eligible for this compensation. They may also need that employee perform a particular schedule, such as full-time employment. Time of benefit in Google include 20 days of paid time off for vacation and personal days, 24 weeks of maternal and 18 weeks for paternal leave, caregiver leave up to 8 weeks, $10 per hour for volunteer time off, bereavement leave, and last one if military leave. Levels are the mechanism a corporation uses to standardize the range of perceived skill, responsibility, and level of experience for employees. Levels are frequently used to create pay scale and establish realistic expectation for how an individual's work will affect others. Generally, well-established companies have leveling system designed to convey the amount of value a candidate offers to the company. For example, the higher the level, the more significant the impact. According to this methodology, there are types of disproportionately lower level employees than high level workers in a given firm. Although the majority of the famous tech companies have leveling systems that are well established, there are still differences in levels between different companies. For instance, Google software engineering ladder contains 8 ranks. In the past, Google negotiations have been drawn out and complicated. Because of this, candidates frequently find it helpful to find a broad understanding of the negotiation process. Google shall divide this into two groups. First, level 3 to level 5 and level 6 above, as this varies by the candidates and seniority is the significant factor. Here is the Google level structure. For level 3, entry-level software engineer offer new grads with bachelor or master degrees. Level 4 for software engineering include recent grad PhD, level 5 senior software engineer, level 6 staff software engineer, level 7 senior staff software engineer, level 8 principal software engineer, and last one, distinguished engineer. In Google, there are two different types of pay raises. If the employee has changed their position or got promoted, the salary may go up. These kinds of salary increases are first, salary raises for promotions. When an employee is promoted, normally pay will go up on 1st May for mid-year promotion and November 1st for end-of-year promotions. And second, merit-based pay increases. In the fourth quarters, manager provide merit raises and the pay raises become effective on January 1st of the following year. In Google, bonus are applied to detect outstanding employees who make significant accomplishment during the previous cycle, either yearly or quarterly. The reward is not fixed and might change from year to year. Rewards are not available to contemporary workers, vendors, and contractors. Employees' performance will determine bonus during the previous year if they are part of the company bonus plan, which Google will be given to them. The bonus would be distributed proportionately if they didn't work the entire calendar year. Reward in Google are provided at the manager's decision. To be eligible, the employee must still work for Google on December 31st. Similarly, the sale bonus plan recognizes yearly or quarterly accomplishment from the previous year. The bonus amount is determined by the how well the employee performed concerning the company's and the team objective. To eligible for quarter bonus, the employee had to work on the final day of the performance period. Google Stock Units are the form of Google Equity Award. When employees start working for Google, they usually get their equity grants for the first Wednesday of the first month. The employee offer letter will include an equity award value in USD. Before the adjustment, Google offer an annual stock vesting of 25% from year 1 through year 4 for all employees. Google experimented with various vesting schedules throughout 2020 and the beginning of 2021. The shift started in 2020 when Google began experimenting with a front-loaded equity whereby it would grant their employee a large equity grant during the first 2 years and a smaller one during years 3 and 4. Google's Google Cloud Computing Group is where these new offers were mostly tested. As a result, Google offers at the beginning of 2021 typically had completely various stock vesting timetable, even for individuals in the same role and team. By the middle of 2021, Google had gathered enough data to strike the right balance between reducing grant amounts overall and lowering the number of candidates who declined Google offers due to compensation. The new format, which is now provided for the majority of Google offers, as we can see, the table shown employee will get 33% in the first and second year, 22% for third year, and 12% for fourth year. By maintaining pace constant for the first 2 years, Google discovered that many candidates believe their payment was sufficient to stay with Google rather than accept a competing offer elsewhere. And last one is equity refresher grant. The majority of Googler qualified for refresher grants. After each year, manager design a refresher grant as part of planning cycle. An algorithm determines the recommended refresh quantity and managers can change it up or down. After their first year, Googler are entitled to refresher grants, but they rarely get them because they are still getting started and figuring out their new rules.
Thank you, my teammate Nur Fatima. Assalamualaikum to my lecturer. My name is Adrina Balwanadia binti Muhammad Salihuddin Gala. So, I'm going to explain the pay structure in Google and the software or application used specifically in compensations and benefits in Google. Payout structure that align with the grading scale set by the plan grading systems. How the pay for performance compensation program is directly impacted by performance grading is a crucial component of Google Corporation payments or compensation policy based on this system. Google has the higher average compensations in the sector of all the international technologies company. Google Corporation has provided its employee with suitable compensation because of its payment structure, which depend on the result of rating and ranking to determine their salaries and remunerations. When giving employee more excellent pay and benefits, pay for performance advantage like this place Google Corporations in the top 15 best company. Google successfully implemented the pay for performance concept, which allowed performing employees to obtain regular wages increase, bonus, and unique benefit after provide the manager that they can meet particular performance goal based on analytic report on the corporate performance. Employee at the Google Corporations has demonstrated the similarity to this tactic because their compensations varies according to how they hard their work to obtain organization's goal. So now we go through software or application used specifically in compensations and benefit in Google. Each employee compensations, right to a promotions, and access to perk are also typically decided by their performance. Regarding salary compensations, Google has a pay for performance compensation system developed by using OKR strategy. According to Great Place to Work, Google Compensation's philosophy is to offer pay in way that support its key business objectives, including promoting the company culture of innovations and performing and luring and retaining the top personnel. Three payment structures make up to pay for performance scheme that Google first adopted from Intel, an American competitor. The hourly payment structure that prefer methods for casual worker and the compensation system which is based on organization established payment structure are how Google Corporation pay its employee in the salary structure. Google Corporation's apply to its payment system is that employees should anticipately earning more annual the harder they work in the term of productivity and professional develop. This method is effectively in encouraging people to remain engaged in their work. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Huzrina binti Cik Hussein, and today I'm going to present my part, conclusion. As a result, we can conclude here that the most of compensation and benefits from Google company has offered such the best to their employees. Moreover, this is cover up from healthcare benefits, work-life balance, parental leave and paid time off. Therefore, as a big and known company, they are well prepared for their employees in terms of compensation and benefits. Plus, they already considered so many things that might be affected their employees to work hard and maintain performance for them. That kind of offer is interesting and different with the other companies as they are so concerned and know what the best for their employees. Besides, we believe that that kind of offer in terms of their compensation and benefits to their employee can also be followed by Malaysia company. This is because sometimes this could make a company different to become a choice to the job seeker. Then, when a company can offer good benefits to the employees, so it will make them more appreciate and stick for a long time, so that it will encourage their employees to become more effective and loyal to the company. Google also has offer in terms of food benefit like free lunches provided on the company's office campuses. Although they have so many various of cafe, but they still can provide free meal to the staff. Other than that, they also can learn how to cook by free cooking class provided by Google. Anyway, we believe this kind of benefit so interesting to be offered to the employee. Indeed, this offer could make them save for their employees of their daily budget. This is has shown that they are serious and consistent when giving benefits to their employees while employees just needs to focus of their job and performance. Lastly, they also consider about mental health of their employees by aid programs that focus on their mental health. As we know, this practice never be offered by any company in Malaysia, so it needs to be considered in the future as we become developing country. In fact, we are interested about this kind of offer because as we know that increasing of employee mental health in the country. So let's start working with new idea and generate new vibe for our new generation as it gives a lot of benefits to the company. All from me. Thank you. Bye.